What does your favorite Arcane character say about you according to a psychology graduate student? Part 2. Have you hydrated today? No, coffee does not count. No, it does not matter that it has water in it. It does not count. You need to be fully hydrated. Trust me, you're gonna wanna be. Because we're talking about Jinx. Some of you are new to my channel. Mwah! I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Make sure that you follow me, because those who have been here for a while know that I'm about to cut you with such surgical precision you may not recover. So let's go ahead and start, shall we? Now, there are a few of you who just enjoy the aesthetic of Jinx. You like her blue hair, you like her outfit, you like everything about her, just general demeanor. And if that's the only reason why Jinx is your favorite character, please enjoy your juice box. Go have a seat at the kiddie table because the adults are talking. Thank you. Now, as for the rest of you, when was the last time that you accepted a compliment that was not about your work or something that you do, more just something that you are? Your looks, your mind, a funny joke you made, something of that nature, just something good about you. When was the last time that you authentically believed that you were good? I'm waiting. You walking contradiction. You simultaneously don't trust anyone in the world, and yet you want to belong in it. You don't think people are good, and yet you will rise up and defend somebody who can't defend themselves. You want to be seen, but God forbid if you are perceived. And that's why videos like mine are simultaneously addictive and horrifying for you, because you are now living in a world where you are on display. And despite being a character that is so bombastic, so big, Jinx is so broken, so hurt, so fractured inside that many people think that she cannot be redeemed. I don't believe that on this channel. Absolutely not. I think everyone is capable of redemption because I'm a sucker for the Zuko story. I think that you had the capability to be good if you are allowed to be. And that is exactly the kind of vibe that you get from Jinx. My question for you, my darling, is why is it so easy for you to believe in other people, see their wonderful qualities, know that they can be all they can be, but you can't do it for you? Because why is it so much easier to believe that other people are good, but you are inherently bad? There's something off about you. There's something inside of you that just doesn't seem to click with other people. And yet you want nothing more than to belong to a solid, good friend group, a solid family unit, a solid work unit, just a team where you are an integral part and you don't mess things up. Because man, do you feel like it is always your fault. And that's not just in friendships, family, or work. That's in your relationships too. There has never been a time where you thought that it was the other person's fault, at least solely their fault. You are convinced that you will somehow destroy the lives of everyone around you. No matter what you do, you always choose wrong. You choose the wrong person. You choose the wrong thing to say. You choose the wrong outfit. You choose the wrong belief system. You choose the wrong person. Whether that person is someone or whether that person is you, you always choose wrong. And much like Vi feels that way, you feel it even deeper inside of you. Because what happens when you choose wrong? It is pain, it is destruction, and there is no way out, in your mind at least. A lot of people paint Jinx as a chaos for chaos sake kind of character. She comes in, she explodes things, you never know what she's gonna do. She's battling with these voices in her head, and a lot of people would just be shallow and say, oh, that's just a quirky, crazy Tumblr girl. But we both know that there's a lot more to it than that. This is a character who so deeply cares so much. She has so much feeling inside of her, and so do you. You don't feel things small. You feel things on an astronomical level. You are not happy, you are joyous. You are not sad, you are depressed. You are not angry, you are furious. You feel things so big until you don't feel anything at all. And that is the superpower that you have. You can turn off those feelings as quickly as you need to because you are a survivor. And you have been placed in a position where you were forced to survive. Just like Powder had to transform into Jinx, you have had to become a different version of yourself. But my question for you is, do you like that person? You have this perfect image in your head, this amazing picture of how life is supposed to go, and yet you never seem to be able to fit yourself inside of it. You are a jagged piece desperately wanting to be part of the puzzle, and yet you never seem to be able to fit. Something is always wrong. Either you were too loud, you were too much, or you were not enough. Which one? Or was it both? You're most likely neurodiverse, probably ADHD with some autism. Could be both, could be either, could be neither. But I'm pretty sure that it's on the ADHD spectrum. You are a character very much like Jinx. And I say character on purpose because I don't think anyone has actually ever seen who you really are inside. You have gotten so good at masking that you have made an image that even you can hide behind. And sometimes when you look in the mirror, you're not certain who you really are, or if you want to know who that person is. But here's the amazing thing about you. Look here into the windows to my soul as I tell you this. You are also the most loving person I could meet. You have so much kindness inside of you, so much compassion, much like Jinx had for Isha. You are the kind of person who will take care of somebody when they can't take care of themselves. You are so hurt inside. You have been rejected, you have been pushed away, you have been told you are too much or you are not enough. Regardless, there's always something wrong with you. And you have taken the brunt of that from a very young age. But despite having everything against you, despite having people say the worst things about you, and usually that person is yourself saying those terrible things, God help anyone who says something about your little brother, your little sister, your friend that you've adopted, your partner, somebody, could even be your pet, could be your dog, your cat, your gerbil, I don't care. Something that you have deemed worthy of your protection is the safest being on this planet because you will destroy anyone that comes near them. You never want someone to make them feel the way that you feel, so you will put yourself in that sacrificial position to make sure that they are taken care of. You will take on any blade, any word, any fist, as long as they get to keep on sleeping peacefully at night. You do not want them to cry the way that you have cried. You kind human being, you are good. You are so good. And I don't know when was the last time someone told you that, so I'm gonna tell you. You are good, and you are loved, and you are wonderful, and you are creative. You have so much to bring to this world, and we are all lucky that you are a part of it. You do not destroy. You create ground for new things. You are a trailblazer. And we are all so happy that you're here, and it's okay. It's okay to feel things big. It's okay to be bold. It's okay also if you're not ready to step into that new version of yourself. You take things in your own time, at your own pace. But the important thing to remember, much like Jinx, you are capable of incredible love. Jinx never does anything without the feeling behind it. She's terrified of being lied to just like you. You need truth in your life because you are so busy doubting yourself at every single turn. I'm here to tell you the truth. You are safe, you are loved, and you are wanted. And I'll see you in the next part. Stay classy, my darlings.